Ashe family, it is Goddess Isis, and I'm back with another message. Today, message, as you can tell in the title, is something that has been weighing on me for quite some time now, and I don't see too many people or creators speaking about this. So I took it upon myself to go ahead and just make the video because women, divine melanated black women, have forgotten who we are. And I too was one of those women who did not know who I was and what power I possess, and that I am the primordial um, manifestation of the divine goddess, the great mother. Okay, Mami Wata. And over the years and throughout history, marriage has been glorified, especially through patriarchal systems and specifically religion. It's as if marriage is a organized institution, and it is indeed a scam and an illusion. Marriage was not a normal way of life back in ancient times, um, not in the way that the patriarchal system has made it out and created it to be. Women were the rulers, women were to be conquered, um, or the man were to be chosen by the woman. So when you think about it, like really think about it, marriage is an illusion, well, an organized institution based off the fact that it's about money. It is a government institution. It is based off of money. And so many people get married based off of money in the first place. But what we need to understand is that marriage suppresses the divine feminine. Marriage places the woman and submits the woman to the man, therefore leaving her in a trap, never to escape and never to be able to fully express her divine femininity and who she truly is, because we have been led to believe that the woman is to submit to the man, and that the man is the head and that he leads, and that she is most likely the cook, the maid, you know, the housekeeper, the baby making machine, and whatever the man says and what she needs to always consult with him, and that's the way that her life is to be, when in fact it is not the way that it was originally meant for it to be. And neither did we abide by any of those patriarchal rules um in ancient times. Understanding, overstanding that everything is energy, right? And when you break down the etymology of energy, it means to do something inhabitant of or inhabit from within. So basically, if we think about this thing and the whole marriage concept on an energetic level, being that everything is energy, and we approach marriage in today's society in a one dominating the other, one controlling, one having more control over the other, energetically, what that does is suppress one energy over the other while still using and abusing that same energy that they're suppressing for their own gain. Now, doesn't that sound quite narcissistic? Yes, because this patriarchal system was built on pure narcissism. Okay. And what women have done is we have been forced, abused, mistreated into believing that we are to be less than and that we do not possess the true power. All is feminine, right? All is feminine. Nothing will come about in this realm if it were not for the feminine energy, the feminine the womb of the woman. Okay, nothing will be able to be fruitful and multiply if it wasn't for the divine feminine who holds the womb. And we are indeed in the womb of a woman in this universe. So all is feminine. Men and women have been tricked into believe that their roles are the opposite. Okay, so this is not to say that the male is not important. This is not to say that the role of the male is not needed. That is not what the point is here. The point is how the roles have been reversed and how the woman was always respected for who she was. How the symbols, okay, were respected. The high priestess were respected for who they were, the true Vaticans, right? The true prophets, the soothsayers, the divinations, okay? And if for those that don't know, diviner means witchcraft, tell fortunes or fortune tellers, bewitched, to consult a spirit of the dead, to practice magic. So what the male patriarchal system wanted to do was take the woman away from her divination, away from her divine powers, away from her ability to consult with spirit and spirits, okay, and to suppress those powers, right? And how religion was through the Catholic Church was pushed to push out the death of the African prophecy and the African goddesses and stole from the originators, okay? And flipped around. It's everything's been flipped, twisted, tossed, turned every which way but the right way. So what better way to get the woman to be dominated by the man than to create something, so they thought, as perfect as marriage? That way they can rewrite her purpose, steal her destiny, and tell her destiny, which will be to be under the man and to die in just that energy. Till death do you part. It's a contract, and whatsoever you bound on earth should be bound in the heavens. Marriage is a death sentence. That's all I have for today. Leave a comment, share, subscribe.